Jones versus Aspinall, is that sort of the big priority, and you think that's the biggest fight the promotion can put on in 2025?
100%.
Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall are set to face off in one of the most anticipated heavyweight matchups in UFC history. This fight promises to not only define the future of the heavyweight division, but also solidify the legacy of one of the most dominant fighters in mixed martial arts MMA history. UFC President Dana White confirmed the unification bout in late December 2024, with the undisputed heavyweight title on the line. The clash between Jones, the seasoned and legendary former light heavyweight champion, and Aspinall, the rising star with explosive potential, has captured the MMA world's attention. The anticipation surrounding this fight has reached a fever pitch, and fans across the globe are eagerly awaiting the moment these two titans meet in the octagon. Jones, often referred to as the greatest MMA fighter of all time, has had a career filled with accolades, controversies, and dominance. He made his UFC debut in 2008, and by 2011 had already claimed the light heavyweight title, becoming the youngest champion in UFC history at just 23 years old. His skill set, which includes unparalleled striking, wrestling, and the ability to control his opponents in every aspect of the game, has made him nearly unbeatable in the octagon. Over the years, he has defeated legends such as Daniel Cormier, Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans, and many more, all while maintaining a record of dominance that few can match. However, in recent years, Jones has faced criticism. Critics have questioned his commitment to the sport, particularly after he vacated the light heavyweight title in 2020 and began preparing for a move to the heavyweight division. While his debut in the heavyweight division was a resounding success, with Jones defeating Cyril Gane in 2023 to claim the UFC heavyweight title, many have speculated about his future in the division. Some believe that Jones is strategically avoiding a fight with the interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. Aspinall's rise to prominence has been nothing short of meteoric. His UFC debut in 2020 showcased his explosive power, and he quickly made a name for himself as one of the most dangerous and dynamic heavyweights in the sport. With a blend of technical striking and grappling, Aspinall has shown that he is a complete fighter. His skill set is unique for a heavyweight, combining speed, agility, and knockout power that has allowed him to finish most of his opponents in the first or second round. The rivalry between Jones and Aspinall has been building for some time. Aspinall has repeatedly called out Jones, stating that he believes he is the better fighter and that he can defeat the reigning champion. His confidence has fueled the narrative that Jones is avoiding him, with critics suggesting that Jones sees Aspinall as a real threat to his legacy. Aspinall's rapid rise through the ranks culminated in his interim heavyweight title victory in November 2024, further cementing his position as a top contender. Dana White has been vocal in defending Jon Jones, countering claims that the fighter is ducking Aspinall. White has consistently praised Jones for his willingness to fight anyone, pointing to the fact that he has never backed down from a challenge in his career. Despite some unusual moments, such as the infamous incident where Jones' team declined a short-notice fight with Chael Sonnen, White has emphasized that Jones' track record speaks for itself. According to White, Jon Jones has never been afraid to fight anyone, and his decision to avoid certain matchups has always been influenced by factors beyond his control, such as his team's decisions or strategic planning. For Jones, the potential fight with Aspinall represents a unique challenge. The size difference alone is significant, with Aspinall being 7 years younger and around 30 pounds heavier than Jones. Additionally, Aspinall's rapid rise and unblemished record make him a dangerous opponent, one who could potentially end Jones' dominance. However, Jones has been dismissive of the idea that he is avoiding Aspinall. He recently addressed the criticism during an Instagram live session where he responded to accusations of ducking the British fighter by saying, "Call me a duck, call me a goat. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm a grown man chasing my dreams." Jones continues to maintain that he is not afraid to face anyone in the division, and he's expressed confidence in his ability to defeat Aspinall should they meet in the octagon. Despite Jones' reassurances, the question of whether he is avoiding Aspinall remains a hot topic among fans and analysts alike. Many argue that Jones is intentionally steering clear of the fight because of the risk it poses to his undefeated record. Some believe that a loss to Aspinall could tarnish Jones' legacy, especially if it comes at a time when he is considered past his prime. Others, however, speculate that Jones might still believe he can defeat anyone, including Aspinall, and that he simply needs to adjust his strategy for this new challenge. MMA analyst Shah Ali suggested that Jones might be grappling with a dilemma whether to risk his legacy by fighting Aspinall or to retire without ever facing him, preserving his undefeated record but potentially leaving fans with lingering questions. Jones, however, has dismissed these allegations, asserting that his refusal to fight certain opponents is based on his own personal choice and his desire to pursue the best possible career. He has stated that if he were to retire today, he would still be regarded as the greatest of all time. He also addressed the size and age differences between himself and Aspinall, explaining that while he acknowledges the challenge posed by the younger and heavier fighter, the business aspect of the fight is not as appealing to him as other potential matchups. Despite these reservations, there is no denying the magnetic pull of a potential Jones versus Aspinall showdown. Both fighters bring unique skills to the table, and their contrasting styles make for an intriguing matchup. Aspinall's speed, power, and youthful exuberance are matched by Jones' experience, technical prowess, and ability to adapt to any challenge. The size advantage might favor Aspinall, but Jones' fight IQ and ability to neutralize his opponent's strengths could prove to be the deciding factor. This fight, should it happen, promises to be a clash of titans, and the MMA community is eagerly awaiting it. In addition to the rivalry between Jones and Aspinall, there are other fighters within the heavyweight division who are closely watching the situation. Fighters like Cyril Gane, who lost to Jones in 2023, have expressed frustration at being overshadowed by the Jones-Aspinall narrative. Gane has acknowledged Jones' dominance, but has also pointed out that it is difficult for other heavyweights to gain recognition when all the attention is focused on the ongoing rivalry between Jones and Aspinall. Gane has stated that he is not concerned about the attention or the lack thereof, focusing instead on his upcoming fight and the possibility of facing either Jones or Aspinall in the future. As for Aspinall, his rise to prominence has been a story of hard work, perseverance, and talent. His striking, in particular, has caught the eye of fans and analysts, and his ability to end fights quickly has made him one of the most exciting fighters in the heavyweight division. He has repeatedly stated that he is ready for the challenge of facing Jon Jones, and he is determined to prove that he is the better fighter. His confident demeanor and unshakable belief in his own abilities have made him a fan favorite, and his rivalry with Jones has only added fuel to the fire. The debate over whether Jones is ducking Aspinall continues to rage, with analysts and fans split on the issue. Some defend Jones, arguing that he has earned the right to pick and choose his opponents after years of dominating the sport. Others believe that a fight with Aspinall is the ultimate test for Jones, one that could cement his place in history as the greatest fighter of all time or tarnish his legacy if he loses. The stakes are high, and the tension between the two fighters continues to build. One of the key aspects of this matchup is the physicality of the two fighters. Aspinall is known for his strength, size, and explosive power, while Jones is renowned for his versatility, fight IQ, and ability to control his opponents in every area of the fight. The physical differences between the two, Jones' slight height advantage and superior grappling against Aspinall's youth, size, and knockout power, make this matchup a fascinating one. The big question is whether Aspinall can overcome Jones' experience and technical superiority, or if Jones will be able to neutralize Aspinall's physical attributes and impose his will in the octagon. The fight between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling and unpredictable matchups in UFC history. Fans and analysts alike are eagerly awaiting the day when these two fighters will step into the octagon to settle their rivalry once and for all. Will Jones prove that he is the greatest fighter of all time, or will Aspinall continue his rise and dethrone the champion? The outcome of this fight will have massive implications for the future of the heavyweight division, and it is a showdown that MMA fans cannot afford to miss.